certainly worked hard over the years at Seaview Christian College as a volunteer, and with the help of mates, family and other volunteers at the school, I've been able to really transform a lot of the areas into a beautiful looking area for the students to use. And while the work is hard, it is certainly rewarding, and getting into it and making a difference really just makes you feel good, and it's just really enjoyed by everybody as well, and I really enjoy that. It's hard to believe that this was back in October 2019 when we did this, and it's been a pleasure seeing the area develop and mature, and I look after it as well, and that's why it just looks fabulous, and it's just such a great thing. So when that happened, they got me doing this side area bit as well, and I got stuck into that, and that was more of a solo effort and did take me some time, but certainly again I got a great result. While this area was a fair bit smaller than the gym area, it was very hard to get this done because it was just such a hard area to work with, and yeah, like I said, I was working mainly solo, so it was just weekend after weekend, chipping it away at it bit by bit, and had some wins along the way and had some rough times, and it wasn't too pretty, but got there in the end, and with the help of the family, of course, and a few other friends, made a level and just made it all happen again. And yeah, then invited everybody to join in and put down the grass, and we had a great day doing that, that's for sure. Of course, after the installation every weekend I will be out there either mowing or fertilising or both, just general maintenance and care, and trying to get a good result that the students enjoy using, and everybody likes it. So it's all on again. So the oval, they said let's do the oval, and I just went it's a real big job, as you can see here, and we got a grader in and we got that done, and things were on the up and we're all happy. But then we kind of got stuck for a while. Then we finally got some irrigation in, and you can see that the ground there has got a few weeds that have popped through, which I took care of with the sprayer that I've got with glyphosate, and there was a few early mornings there, and it was all go. This project, it was really stop start, just generally due to the funding and the circumstance. And I was working in some atrocious conditions, but I had a lot of fun with this bobcat. And then my initial leveling idea using my level didn't really work because it's just a little bit too soft. So the school had a resource and we got another level going, so that was really good with the grader. Although it wasn't perfect, it made it compact enough that we could use the drag mat behind the Greenworks mower, and that worked a treat. So that's 5 years of volunteer work at the school, and the oval has just been over a year. So now this brings us to today, and the last things I'll do before the turf install. Back at the school, this is the last weekend that I can muck around with the oval. Next weekend I won't be able to because I'll be away. And I've sort of worked out the irrigation. So the pump was basically hit reset, and it seems to be working, although I had to reset it a couple of times. So at the moment I'm just finding out where the sprinklers are before I do that little bit of leveling. So I was glad to get the irrigation going again. I finally worked out what the issue with the pump was, and I've sorted that one. And yeah, I was going to do all the nozzles, but look, I'll go into the reasons why I didn't do it a bit later in this video. So there's areas that I need them to dry out a little bit, so I just went and did some mowing and fertilising of the other areas. Greenworks Z10 leaves a nice result as always, and it's looking great. I'll tell you what, the mower is a lot of fun. Check this out. Just love herbing around the next job that I got to do at the school, and it makes it very easy and just a lot of fun. As you can see, this is just an absolute fun machine to use, no doubt. to the senior area, and that's cut with the Mowmaster, and look, it's a little bit blunt at the moment and not very well adjusted. I'm just really doing this to just clean up the leaves because I'm about to do my treatments, but look, it still looks all right. But yeah, definitely not cutting like it should be at the moment. It just needs that sharpening work, and we know that this is a much better mower than the results produced here. So all areas got a 50 mils per the 100 square metres, launch plus treatments, nice balanced NPK to give good condition.
Okay, so now we're just going to flatten around the sprinklers. This one really doesn't need a heck of a lot. She's all kosher, that one. This one needs a little bit more work. There's a fair bit of stuff here, so this is probably a better one to show you. Sprinkler's right there, so I'll just take it away from the sprinkler. Fill in a little bit closer to it. Handy tool, this one.
Okay, so I wasn't allowed to put the nozzles in according to the school because of the insurance, but that didn't stop me mucking around and learning how to program all the zones and get them all going. These nozzles are just the flush nozzles, and they're going in all different directions, and I know how to adjust them as well. The school just wouldn't let me do it, so it's a real shame. And why I wanted to do it is I wanted to make sure the coverage was all working correctly for putting the lawn down. So now it's in someone else's hands, and I'm not too comfortable with it. I'm just going to have to learn to live with it.
Well, that's as far as I can go with it at this stage. I've just heard from the school, and yeah, they want the plumber to do finishing off the nozzles and everything else. So that'll be my bit done, I guess. Yeah, so I would have liked to have given it another flatten with a roller, but unfortunately won't be able to be here next week. Putting the turf down on the 2nd and 3rd of June if you're not doing anything on those days during the day. It's a Friday and a Saturday, and you're in Port Augusta, you want to help out. I think we're doing like 8:30 to 3 each of those days. Might not even need the second day, it just depends how we go. We'll just fingers crossed and hope it's going to be okay. All right, catch you later. Get your lawn on.